Hey everyone, welcome to my data desk. Now I'm Shelly, your mentor in this LeetCode SQL series. Today we are solving a very popular and commonly asked interview question on LeetCode, which is question number 176, second highest salary. Okay, so this is the question that is very popular for the interview questions in SQL. So let's understand the question first. We have an employee table in which we have two columns, ID and salary. And here is the question. Write a solution to find the second highest salary from the employee table. If there is no second highest salary, return null. So this is the case that we have to handle. So let's jump into the input and let's understand it first. We have IDs and salaries. So if the input is like this, ID 1, 2, 3 and salary 100, 200, 300, then the second highest salary will be 200 for the employees. So we are going to return 200 and the column name will be second highest salary. And here is the second input where we have employee table in which we have ID and salary, and we only have one input here, so here is there is no second highest salary, so we are going to return null for this case. And okay, so we have multiple solution for this, so let's jump into the solution. I already wrote the solution here in the right pan. So let's understand each solution one by one. First, I'm going to explain the solution using top 1 salary using distinct and order by. So let's understand the solution. Let me remove the comment. Okay, so here first we will understand this query. We are selecting distinct one salary from the employee where salary is less than. Select max salary from the employee. Okay, so this will select the maximum salary from this table, from this given table, and the maximum salary will be 300, let's suppose. Okay, then in the other query we are selecting top one salary from the employee where salary is less than that maximum. Okay, so less than there are two salary, less than there is one salary 100. If there are multiple salary, then it will list all the salaries and we will select the top one from that. So we will get the 200 as an output here. Now we are going to handle this thing. No second, there is no second highest salary, return null. For that we are using is null. If in our data is null contain two parameters. If in our data first parameter will be evaluated, if that is null, we can give any specific value to that thing. So here we are giving null to that. Okay, after that we are giving second highest salary name to our column. Now let's execute it and let's see what we are getting. Okay, so we are getting correct result. Let's submit it now so that all the test cases will be evaluated. Here we are getting all the test cases pass. Now we are going to jump to the next solution now. Let me comment it first. Okay, so our next solution is using offset fetch. We use that to get our output. Now I will remove this. Okay, so we are going to understand this first. What offset do? Offset limit our data on the basis of the values that we are getting. So first we will understand this part. Okay, so here we are getting data from the employee table. After that we are ordering by the salary in distinct, and we are getting all the salaries from that. So according to this thing we will get the salaries in descending order. So 300 will be the first value, in the second row 200, and the last row it will be 100. After that we are using offset. One row fetch next one row only. What it will do, offset will skip one value. Here it means we are going to skip one value. If we mention 2, it will skip two values. So it will skip one value. That means it will skip 300. Now we have two rows in our output, 200 in first row and 100 in second row. Now row fetch next one row only. It will fetch 200 only. If we mention here 2, it will fetch 200 then 100. So we only want the second highest salary, that's why we are fetching only one value only. Okay, so this part I already explained, and to handle this condition we are using isNull again here, and for the column name we are mentioning second highest salary. So this solution is done. Now let's execute it first. Okay, all the test cases are passed. Now let's submit it. Okay, it's done. Now we will jump to the our last solution, which in which we are using CT and the dense rank. I always use dense rank to solve these kind of questions: second highest salary, second highest sales, or nth highest sales. Dense rank will help us to get any value on the basis of the highest, lowest, or the sixth highest or sixth lowest. This is how it will help. Now we are going to understand the solution. For this we will understand the CT first. For creating CT, we give with, then CT name, and then as. And here we are mentioning select salary, so one row will get the salary row, in the other row sorry, in the other column we are giving the rank, so we are using dense rank over order by salary in descending order as rank. What it will do, it will give ranks to all the salary, like let's suppose we have this in descending order, so 300 will get rank 1, 200 will get rank 2, and 100 will get rank 3. If we have multiple values here, let's suppose we have 200 three times, it will give rank like this: rank 1, rank 2, and give rank 2 to all 200 values, and give 3 rank to 100. This is how it will work. And that is really important when we are using dense rank. There's a limitation, or we can say the thing that is required, which is we have to use order by with the dense rank, otherwise we will not be able to execute this. We are giving the column name r and k rank from employee, so we have two columns here. We created a CT, so this CT has two values. Now if we want to get any values from this CT, we can use that as a table. So here we are getting select top one salary from salary rank. We are extracting only one value from here, where rank is 2. Why we are if we are using top one, if we are mentioning this, that is because, as I already explained, if we have multiple 200 values here, then we'll get we also have rank 2 multiple times. That's why we are using top one. And data is already in descending order, so there's no issue with that. We'll get the value 200. Okay, and to handle the null case, we are using isNull here as well, and to give the column name second highest salary, we are using this. Now let's execute this. Cool. Okay, it's done. So all three gives the same result, and the second highest salary or null, if it doesn't exist, it will give null. So these all approaches are good to use. I personally like this approach, which is using tensering or CT. So it's up to you what is the requirement, so on the basis of that you can use the solution on the basis of that. So thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, drop a like, subscribe to my data desk, now and keep learning one lead code question at a time. And thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.